It's Monday morning and it is time for Math Minute 33. The first problem, number 1, is 7 times negative 3 times 2. All right, so we're going to do the first part first. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21 times 2 equals negative 42. All right, number 2, what does A equal? Okay, what does A equal? In the problem, 27 equals 3A. So the A is the exponent. So we have to figure out 3 times itself. How many times equals 27? Well, 3 times 3 is 9. If we take it times 3 again, equals 27. So 1, 2, 3. So it would be A to the third power. So the answer is 3. All right, number 3, square root of 81. All right, so we have to find a number that the number times itself equals 81. So what do we know for our multiplication tables? 9 times 9 equals 81. So the answer is 9. All right, number 4, 1/8 to the second power, which means we're going to take 1/8 times itself. We multiply across. 1 times 1 is 1. 8 times 8 is 64. The answer is 1/64. Number 5, square root. Is the square root of 35 closer to 5 or 6? All right, so square root of 35, can't do that because there's not a number multiplied by itself to equal 35. So what's the closest one to it? If I take 5 times 5, that equals 25. And 6 times 6 equals 36. 36 is closest to 35, so the answer is 6. Number 6, on 5 different tests, Jake got 75, 80, 81, 96, and 100. Which of the following would be greater? So which one is bigger? The median score, which is the one that's in the middle, or the mean score, which is the average? So to get the median, we definitely want to put them in order. And these are in chronological order: 75, 80, 81, 96, and 96 and 100. So the score that is in the middle, we have to have it equal on each side here. So the score here, the mean is 81. All right, or excuse me, the median. If I want the mean equals is the same thing as average. All right, so if I want the average, I have to add them all up. 75 plus 80 plus 81 plus 96 plus 100 equals, and I forgot to write that down, so let's do that. So you can do it on your calculator too. 75 plus 80 plus 81 plus 96 plus 100. That equals 432. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to take that total of them added up and divide by the number of grades there are. So 432 is the total, and I need to divide by 5, which equals 86.4. So the answer is the mean is larger. Okay. Number 7, 3 over 25 equals what percentage? So we're going to take the numerator, 3, and divide it by the denominator to get our decimal form. So 25 does not go into 3. We have to add the decimal and a 0. That'll go one time. And then we have 5 left over. We have a 0 and a 0. 25 goes into 50 2 times. So it's 0.12, and that converted into percentage is 12%. Number 8, negative 12 over negative 4. We're going to reduce that down, and we have to pay attention. We've got 2 negative signs. So when we're reducing, we're going to see how many times we can either take this number in or reduce down. This one goes, number 4 goes in 12 evenly. So we're going to have a whole number as an answer. When we divide a negative by a negative, that equals a positive. So 4 into 12 is 3. It's a positive 3. Almost done. So we're going to reduce down for number 9, 13 and 24 40ths. All right, so your buzzword is vital reds. So 13 and 24 40ths. We can't reduce it. It's already an improper fraction. So, or excuse me, it's a mixed fraction. So we're going to leave the 3. All we're going to do is reduce this portion right here. So we want to find a number that goes into both of those numbers evenly, the biggest number. And I know that that's 8. So 8 goes into 24 3 times, and 8 goes into 45 times. So 13 and 3/5. Negative, by the way. We keep our negative. And our last problem, number 10, we've got the absolute value of negative 8 times the absolute value of negative 9. When we have absolute value, remember, it doesn't matter what the sign is on the inside of the absolute value sign. The absolute value is still 8 times 9, which equals 72. Very nice job. I hope you were able to get all, or at least most of those correct on your own. Make sure you send back this buzzword for me, just one today. And make sure you send me a copy of your work. If I do not receive a copy of your work and the buzzword, you don't get credit for it. All right? So any questions on any of it, please do not hesitate to send me a message or an email, something asking how I got the answer, if it didn't make sense. All right? I will talk with you soon.